Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Goodbye Mr. Chips. Today we're going to try something a little bit on the usual side, and we are joined for the first time by Wanda Wiseley, John and Jodi Wiseley. So welcome guys. It's good to have you guys here. So a little backstory: we actually met John when we did the Reckless Eating We Go Maine show out to the desert. And right. And so I think we were in what was it, Bombay Beach?
Bombay Beach.
First met you guys at Bombay Beach, and then we saw you guys again in Salvation Mountain.
I was there with my daughter Haley, and we were doing a little video there, and we ran into you guys.
Yeah, and then you warned us at Salvation Mountain about us going on to Slab City.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you guys to live, so you know.
We want to live too, you know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Live to film another day. Well, we lived. All right, so today we are trying these, which are Lay's Kettle Cooked Extra. And the thing is like what is it extra? Extra hot? Extra, you know, so they have to look at the little thing up here that says extra flavor, extra crunch. Now, extra flavor, like you shouldn't have to have extra flavor. It should just be flavor, right? So it's almost as if they're admitting that they hold back on the flavor on their other products, but this has extra flavor in it.
Yep.
I typically, I don't know if you, how much of our other videos that you watch, but anytime something is flavored, especially if it has like some sort of coating or anything, I always open it from the bottom of it. That's just my thing. So you guys are based in San Diego, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
We actually live out on Coronado, but we cover all the San Diego area.
So for all you trippies out there, make sure you check out their channel. There'll be some information down below. We'll put links to their channel. So check it out. They're growing pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and open these up. Ooh, they smell strong.
It smells like there's extra in there.
I think I got something in my nose. Woo. Wow.
Yeah, they do smell pretty strong.
They do. Very strong.
So this is going to be one of those things where like when you eat it, make sure you remember that you ate these and like don't rub your eye or anything like that. So
Forgot to get some water and milk or something.
These are really red.
You know, one of the things I don't really like about a lot of the Kettle, well, not a lot of them, but some of the Kettle brands, they're almost too crunchy, you know? Mm-hmm. Like someone left them in the fryer too long and they didn't want to waste the batch. They said, let's just call these Kettle chips.
Yeah, well, then you're going to hate these because they have extra crunch.
Extra crunch and extra flavor, right?
Yeah. Well, I think part of it might be how thick they cut them.
Yes.
Yeah. These don't look terrible. Let's see. You ready?
Cheers.
All right.
Oh. That AMSR is off the charts.
That's not bad. I got a little ting there at the back end.
Yeah.
There's like a
I'm getting the habanero.
Yeah.
I'm getting vinegar.
I was gonna say it's more it's like a spicy salt and vinegar more than straight up habanero.
Yeah.
You get the honey.
Not getting a lot of honey here.
Not getting a lot of honey.
No, you would think it would be like sweeter with the honey, but not so much.
Yeah.
Kind of a straight up spicy. Yeah, the crunch isn't overly crunchy. It's not like a stale crunch. It's a kind of a crisp, you know.
I wouldn't say this is more crunchy than normal Kettle chips, so I'm not sure about the extra crunch.
But I think it's supposed to be. I'm just kind of missing that honey, although it does kind of have like almost a barbecue sauce taste.
It does. Yeah. Kind of like, is it the honey barbecue, the regular Lay's honey barbecue flavor? It's got a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Maybe they used that as a base and kind of just adjusted it. They kicked up the heat with the habanero. Yeah.
I don't know that I can tell this is habanero though.
No.
Versus just any other kind of spice, right?
It has the habanero heat.
Right.
But it really doesn't have a lot of the habanero flavor. It doesn't have like you can't taste that and go like, oh, I'm tasting a particular type of pepper or chili. Or
Right,
anything.
like I would know that was habanero versus a serrano versus a jalapeno. I don't think I would.
Do you guys have a high tolerance for heat? So like, what's your like comfort level as far as heat goes?
I like spicy things.
Yeah.
My comfort level is pretty high, probably slightly higher than John's.
Yeah, if I'm a 5, she's like a 7.
Yeah.
So like, let's put it in pepper terms. Like, are you a habanero? Are you a ghost, scorpion, reaper?
I'm probably in the habanero range, maybe a little higher. For me, it really depends on the flavor.
Right.
Sure.
I don't like heat just for the sake of heat, but if it has good flavor, I'm willing to tolerate a pretty high heat level.
Neither one of us have ever had like a ghost pepper or a Carolina Reaper.
You mean like a fresh pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or even like
I've
the
had some
ones-
bad experience with the fresh peppers and everything. But
Yeah.
one of the things I did notice, especially like companies like Lay's and people who make chips, the chips and everything, is that they'll say like Carolina Reaper or ghost pepper or something, and they're almost never really that hot.
No.
Like Trader Joe's does a ghost pepper chip.
Oh.
That's like you could eat the whole. You could sit and eat the whole bag
Yeah.
and
I think
without
that's
any
all
discomfort.
too. They want you to eat the whole bag.
Right.
However, I think it's Pocky, if I'm pronouncing
Yeah.
that correct, Paqui. They do a ghost pepper chip that really does bring the heat, and so
Yeah.
like I could eat a small lunch size bag of that,
Right.
but I like this a bag this size. I might be able to eat like maybe 10 chips, and then I got to stop. Yeah.
Is that the one chip challenge coffin behind you, or what?
Yeah,
what is
yes, it is. Where is that? It's up here somewhere.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. So they keep on changing their formula because obviously, they want people to keep on buying it, right? So
Of
like,
course.
oh, I did the one chip challenge, I'm done. And then like, oh no, we changed the formula.
Yeah, can you do
and
a
so-
3 chip challenge?
So that was, I think, I want to say 2 years ago. That's the one from 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's
but
what
they
everybody's doing.
they keep changing it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
on Freak Eating, I think Natter. I just saw he just posted one where he did it. I think it's this year's chip.
A new one.
Right.
And Natter can usually do some hot stuff. And he had 2 chips on the table, but he only ate one, and he
one.
stopped there. And then
Wow.
and then he went for water, which is like really unusual for him. But
Wow.
I think most of the major companies, though, they're trying to appeal to such a broad audience, right? That even when they say something is extra spicy or extra hot, it just really isn't.
well, that's the same with like
People are
McDonald's.
spice birds. Yes.
Yeah, like did you have the spicy chicken nuggets at
Yes.
McDonald's?
Yeah, try
There
that.
was like there was almost
No
no
spice.
spice whatsoever.
Right.
But the thing is that it's McDonald's, right? So they don't want to they want to sell something to somebody where they take one bite and they go like I'm not eating this, I can't eat this. McDonald's, you suck.
And the primary audience for chicken McNuggets is probably
Kids.
people 15 and under, right?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so-
Yeah. I was just reading the ingredients on these chips, and it does say, habanero chili pepper, but it's funny because it also says cheddar cheese, and I wasn't really getting any cheese flavor or anything.
I wasn't getting cheddar cheese at
I
all.
think it's very minute, probably, because it's kind of that way down on the list there. And as we know in ingredients, the further down the list, then the less there is of that ingredient.
That
Right.
might be part of this orangish kind of color, though. If they use cheddar cheese powder.
It also says butter. So
Love me some butter.
Wow.
Maybe that's how they fry them, part of the frying process.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. I've never made kettle chips at home, so I don't know if
Yeah,
it's just straight oil or if you add butter to the oil.
To me, it's kind of like they kind of do what they say they do, right? I think they probably use habanero powder or powdered habanero, which you kind of
Yeah.
lose some of the flavor in that. It is spicy. It does have a kick to it. It does have good flavor, decent flavor. I don't know if it has the advertised flavor and everything. And they say extra crunchy, and it does really seem extra crunchy. So for me, I'll probably give it a thumbs up. Not an enthusiastic thumbs up, but a thumbs up nonetheless. You guys?
I'm gonna give it about a 75%.
Thumbs up trending down, or thumbs in the middle trending up?
I'm gonna say trending up actually.
I would say trending up. You know what this would be really good with is like a creamy kind of dip.
Like a ranch?
Yeah, something like that, to add a little heat to the dip, but the dip would help cool off
That's true.
on the back end. I think that would be actually really tasty.
They make a ranch dressing mix that has, I think it's Frank's hot sauce.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so maybe something like that.
Yeah,
You know, if you
nice
wanted to have some
combo.
heat to the but
Yeah.
the cool creaminess and everything I think would be nice with this. But I mean not horrible, not terrible. But
No.
I will
but
say
yeah,
it's probably not going to replace the, if I'm having a nice summer hot dog or something, it's not going to replace the original Lay's. I mean, there's nothing like the original Lay's.
Sure. Well, the thing is like they try to appeal to people like doing something unusual and everything. But like I said earlier, I'm generally disappointed because they never really seem to hit the mark as to what it's supposed to be. These are pretty close. I would
Yeah,
say.
they're
What-
not
what's
too
your-
far off. What's your go-to chip? Like if you're just headed to the store and you need chips, right? You're craving some chips. What's your go-to?
Well, this one chip that I fell in love with. Have you heard of Keogh's? Keogh, Keogh, I think it is.
Is that Hawaiian or something?
No, it's Irish.
Irish.
It's from Ireland, and
right.
they do an Irish flame grilled steak chip.
This is like Trader
And-
Joe's, something I think I've seen them.
They might, but the thing about Keogh's is they use powdered beef
Wow.
on the chips,
On the
and so
chips.
like everything it said like the Lay's summer flavor, the BLT summer flavor one, had no bacon in it at all. No,
They could've used
nothing
that.
like bacon. Nothing. You get like a little bit of smokiness, and that's it. There's no bacon flavor whatsoever because there's no bacon in there. But these Keogh chips, these Irish flame grilled steak, has powdered beef in it, and when you eat it, you're like, oh my god, there's meat. There is meat in those chips.
That's awesome.
Are those pretty new though? They haven't been around for a long.
They've been around for a while, but you don't like I haven't found them at Ralph's or any of the Kroger stores or
Right.
any of the big grocery stores or anything. So usually I have to go to Cost Plus World Market to get those.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of different ones. Like there's cheese and onion one, a couple of Irish and British flavors and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think they also do one that's shamrock flavored at around
Shamrock
St. Patrick's
flavored.
Day. Shamrock flavored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for joining us today to try these out.
Yes.
We'll do some more in the near future.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
We'll do it in both directions, and we'll come down there to do some stuff in the field as well. So
Sounds good.
again, thank you for joining us today. This is Wander Wiseley, John and Jodi, and so again, the information is down below. Check out their channel. But when you're out there, be careful because it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of others, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Val.
Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.